Guys, I can finally talk about it. Yes, I was a contestant on MrBeast's new game show, Beast Games. Remember when I said this last summer? I'm incredibly excited to share that an amazing opportunity has come my way. But unfortunately, I can't spill all the details just yet. But trust me, it's something you're going to love hearing about. It's an opportunity that wasn't on our radar, but now that it's here, we can't say no, and we're excited to move forward. Now, there were some of you who knew, and the reality is, based on the nature of what I do, I had to communicate that. We all know how 2024 has played out. If I didn't communicate it, people were either gonna think that I went to jail or to rehab. Now, this has been one of the hardest secrets I've ever had to keep, and I've been dying to share it with you. I'm gonna keep this particular video short, but let's just say it was wild. As the season rolls out, I'll be filming reaction videos and commentary to each and every challenge. And so if you want an inside scoop, behind the scenes insight, or perhaps even my thoughts on how things really went down, you wanna make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything going on. I promise you, you don't wanna miss this. Now, before we dive into all of the fun stuff, let's address the elephant in the room. The reason why you really clicked on this video. There were some crazy allegations and rumors floating around about the games, but I'm here to set the record straight. Look, I get it. Emotions were high, stakes were even higher, but the truth is, not everybody can handle losing gracefully. Some of the things I was seeing online were absolutely insane. And now that I'm able to talk about it, I'm going to. Back then, I know I couldn't, and it was killing me inside. Let me be clear about some things right up front. Let me set the context and the stage for you. We were competing for $5 million. That's right, $5 million, something that has never been done on the history of any game show up until this point. And so to all the people that were crying about it being too hard and the food wasn't good and it wasn't enough, it was for $5 million. There was nothing hostile about our working conditions. All of our needs were met, we got enough food, we had enough calories, and we were given ample amount of time to sleep. Now it's up to you to actually use that time to go to sleep and not be having conversations in the corners of the stadium through all hours of the night. There were registered nurses, doctors, and emergency staff on site at all times. So there goes some of those rumors right out the window. But it's what my wife and I say to each other every time we get into an argument. I can't hold her accountable for something that I didn't communicate. What do I mean by that? If I had an allergy or something that I really needed, I just had to speak up about it. Let me set it up like this. I've had this nose thing going on for about a year where out of nowhere it will just clog up. And it feels like I can't breathe, and at times I even begin to panic. I've been dealing with it for about a year and trying to figure out what it is and how to get it to go away. But what I've found is that the only thing that relieves it temporarily is nasal spray. And so I had nasal spray in my pocket the entire time. The staff knew, the crew knew, the production knew, and everyone was okay with it. Now, if that was the case about nasal spray, don't you think it would have been even more so the case about things that were more serious? All it is, in my opinion, is sore losers who had a chance to win some money, lost out on that opportunity, and now they're looking for any and every way to try to grab that bag by going after the guy. And anonymous is cowardly in my book. Just saying. The reality is we were not promised anything. Everything got taken care of, and people will still find a reason to complain and say that it wasn't enough. Were there some hiccups? Of course. But you try putting 2,000 people in a stadium for a week, feed them and film without anything going wrong. And no, the challenges weren't rigged. Every single contestant had an equal shot. I was there and saw it firsthand. The crew was meticulous about fairness, sometimes annoyingly so. If anything, they went out of their way to make sure that every contestant had the same opportunity. I'll be honest, showing up to the first set, I was a little surprised that it was 2,000 contestants. I was a little disappointed because not only was it a long shot to win with 1,000 people, now I've effectively halved my chance at even that. But it is what it is. We were competing for $5 million, and the experience alone is something that we will never forget. As for some of the more colorful stories, you'll just have to tune in yourself and watch as the episodes drop. And the truth always comes out on camera. So here's what you can expect moving forward. Reaction videos every time an episode drops, a breakdown of perhaps what you didn't see on camera, and me sharing my thoughts on the challenges, the situations, and the strategy. It's going to be a blast reliving it all with you guys. And so if you're as excited as I am for Beast games to drop, let me know in the comments. What challenges are you hoping to see? Or perhaps a prediction as to how far I made it? Either way, let's keep the conversation going. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can follow along as we unpack this epic experience. I'll see you in the next video. Get ready because this is just the beginning. So until next time, stay tuned, stay hyped, and stay subscribed. Peace.